All right, we're going to do a glute specific workout today. We're going to use the timer, 1 minute of work, 20 seconds of rest, 5 different exercises. You're going to start with just squats. We're going to try to make sure that we're putting our pressure on our heels and that we're coming down as low as we're comfortable with our knees. We want our knees to stay over our ankles. We want our back to stay nice and straight. Get your chest up forward and hold your core in. I pull my toes up a little bit when I do this because then it puts the pressure on my heels, which is going to activate my glutes. Okay, now we're on our rest. We're going to come down to the ground and we're going to do glute bridges. Feet at hip width apart or a little bit more. You're going to again put the pressure into your heels. Roll your shoulders under. Clench your cheeks. Pinch that penny in your glutes and raise up your hips as high as you can. Hold it for just a second, and then when you come down, don't rest in between if you can help it. Just touch and go. If you're having a hard time knowing if you're activating the right spot, I can feel it pretty well, but you can always kind of touch your glutes to make sure that they're flexing. Hold your core tight too. And if you want to work on your pelvic floor, this is another good exercise for that. You just have to think of your internal zipper on your lower abdomen. Okay, that's your rest. We're gonna lay on one side here. I'm gonna lay all the way on our hip. So our side of our hip is facing up towards the sky. And we're gonna take our foot and we're gonna flex it in. So we're gonna pull our toes in towards our knees. We're gonna turn our foot down a little bit from the hip and we're gonna kick up. And you should feel this in the side of your glutes and the side of your hip over here. If you're feeling it in the front of your leg, you gotta rotate forward more. This takes a little bit before you get the burn, but I'm starting to feel it right now. Cramping. When it starts to cramp, you just rest it for a second. I always rub it to help it, and then you just keep going. Okay, we're gonna go on the other side. Rotate your hips forward so that you're all the way up. Pull that toe in and face your toe down a little bit. Go ahead and start. Other side now. This side's getting sore faster. Remember just to go at your own pace. If you need to set it down for a minute, you can. onto our back again. We're gonna put our feet into a butterfly pose this time. And we're gonna do a glute bridge like this. So same thing as the glute bridge before, but our feet are in a butterfly. Pinch and come down. So your legs will come together a little bit, but you don't want your knees to come all the way together. You want the bottoms of your feet to stay together when you clench those cheeks. Again, you can work on your pelvic floor with this exercise too by really focusing on that lower zipper area, like you're zipping up your internal abs. You need to press on them to really feel it. That helps a little bit. You can also, for women that have had babies, work on your pelvic floor by thinking of the Kegel exercises while you do this. When you do them at the same time, it helps with your pelvic floor too. Okay, that is it for today. I want you to try to get through 3 or 4 sets of it. 1 minute of exercise, 20 seconds of rest. Let me know how it goes.